Observe a master in action.
Dandelion. Ranged whenever an allied unit gains charges, boosted by 1 for each charge gained. So this card works with the charge archetype, and to be fair, Northern Realms right now is in a pretty good spot as for, you know, cards and genuinely their one leader that is Shield Wall, which can protect this card pretty well, but we're not playing Shield Wall today, are we? No, we're not. Because we are playing Stockpile. I mean, the greatest leader of all time. It gives you 17 provisions, and then you gain a charge with a cooldown of 2? Bruh! That's broken. Especially with Dandelion. You get extra points with Dandelion. And I kind of wanted to try something a bit weird with this deck. You know, I wanted to try some weird nonsensical stuff, since this deck relies a lot on a long round, and if it does get bled, it kind of suffers a lot from the fact that it has only the long round. So I also added Siege into the mix, with cards like Reinforced Ballista, and Carrack Frigate, giving it that trigger for the scenario proc. And I also play Vernon Roach to sort of play multiple engines during the same turn. Some of those engines like Aretuza Adept, or the Reinforced Ballista, or Kedweni Sergeant with the charges, of course, Visigoto, of course, which works obviously well with Dandelion, then Priscilla and Shani, because we want to go for that package as well. Maybe not the greatest way to run this deck. Maybe I should drop a Boiling Oil for something else. I run 2 Boiling Oils. Maybe I should replace it with something like a Centurion Envoy or something like a Redanian Archer. But I feel like Redanian Archer in this meta just dies too easily. And Centurion Envoy just, I mean, her points are okay. She's not terrible. And she does synergize quite nicely with Dandelion, but I guess Thaler kind of does the same thing, doesn't he? So yeah, that's why I'm running Thaler. I could maybe cut John Natalis for a Visigoth to go even more greedy, which I'm actually going to do. I'm actually going to drop John Natalis for my Visigoth, because Visigoth in this deck is a pretty nutty finisher paired up with Dandelion. And I mean, he doesn't gain Zeal anymore, but he's still going to be quite a big power play if everything is boosted and living. So yeah, let's just see what we can do with this nonsensical deck. Alright, we're playing against Arrakis Swarm. Okay, interesting little matchup there. So let's see how we can do against this. Okay, we get a Frigate opening hand. This guy might play Predatory Dive, so I might actually want to play around Predatory Dive here. Yeah, probably playing around Predatory Dive is correct, I think. Could play for like an Aretuza Adept this round as well. We have the Siege. We have 2 Siege Engines. We could play for Siege Engines this turn to get the win in this round and just like bleed the guy out with these cards. But I think for the moment this hand's actually kind of fine. I guess I can get rid of Siege Ladder. Thaler is not terrible here. I only have 1 charge taker though. I have to kind of be worried about that. So maybe get rid of Aretuza Adept as well. Alright, Ballista's nice. Gives me another sort of machine for the Siege if I do need it. And I think I'm actually keeping this hand. So I think I just take the Royal Guard. And that's the problem with Stockpile, is like I would actually have to play the Sergeant first to actually gain points off of the Stockpile, but I just can't do that. It's just not right. Okay, so he takes that out. He still is in range of sort of dealing with my Frigate if I play it. So maybe just play the Sergeant here, see what he has. Maybe he doesn't want to waste removal on this. Like, if he has a Predatory Dive, he can probably play it here. Doesn't seem like a bad Predatory Dive, though. In the worst case scenario, you might be forced to play Visigoth out, or our Siege. It might actually have to be Siege this round, just so we can win it. Okay, he's playing... Oh, he's like a Glusty Warp deck. That's interesting. Okay. That's new. I'll rate it. Okay, so how do I want to deal with this? I feel like he's going to be playing quite uninteractive. Why am I playing Frigate here? I mean, I would have soldiers and the sergeants and the royal guards, but he's just capped them off now. He's killed everything. Oh, this is actually very awkward. Might play my siege here, honestly. I'm feeling quite threatened by this. He's gonna heat wave it. Okay, sure. That's not too bad. So he's like a super, like, no unit heavy deck, I feel like. So he might also have something like a Frightener here, which could be quite awkward. So I think I just play Reinforced Ballista and give it a charge. Do I need to, I mean, he has no more, like, Predatory Dive's already out of range. So I feel like this is fine doing it this way. Because then I can just play Thaler and give it 3 more charges to kill stuff. Might even play this Dead Frigate, because none of these cards in my hand are soldiers. So he does have Dive as well. I did expect him to have this card. So I don't have anything to target. And this guy is just like red coin abusing at this point. It's pretty obvious what he's trying to do here. And it's kind of annoying. It's definitely quite... it's really bad. He could have like another Parasite here. He's muzzled. He has muzzle. Okay. So I think I just Thaler now. Or do I mean, does he have... I mean, he probably has Parasite. He has all the control cards in the game. How have I faced this super control monster list right now? That's kind of funny. But I still can kill this Frigate off, I guess, with my Thaler. It's not too much of a commitment here. He's committed like Tainted Ale, Muzzle, and Heatwave this round. So if I commit like a Thaler here, I'm actually not too upset with that. I'm up by 13 points. Like a Wyvern usually could do it here. Another Predatory Dive. Oh my god. I guess I just play Shawnee at this point here. What am I playing here? This is such a weird game. So he's gonna Triss, okay. For another Predatory Dive. Oh my god, do I have to pass here? This is so bad to pass though. I guess I can just play my Visigurd out now. I don't want to give this guy anything to work with here. This might be a bit risky though. Because now I only have these 2 cards left. I want to see what he plays here. I want to force out more good stuff out of him. Okay, that's scary. Okay, I have to pass here, I think. Oh no, he's not giving me the pass. Oh my god, what have I done to myself here? Yeah, I should have just passed. I shouldn't have hit this as well. This is really bad. Oh my god, do I have to just play out my entire hand here? I think so, yeah. Okay, he actually stays ahead here as well. Wow. This has been quite unfortunate, to be fair. I guess I boost this up here. Okay. I mean, we got our Dandelion value, but like, at what cost, realistically? He's passed! Okay, we actually get ground control here as well. Which is pretty good, since we have, like, Donmir. He has no more dives. Like, he's officially run out of dives. He cannot play any more Predatory Dives. Like, physically. But we have a lot of bronzes in our deck, so we have to actually get rid of some stuff here. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy, where are my cards? I need my Roach here, basically. If I get Roach, I'm actually quite happy. And I need a charge taker like Sergeant or Reinforced Ballista. Those are quite necessary here. I think the pass here is what I have to take. If I don't draw my Defender here, I actually just lose the game, I think. He didn't banish anything significant here. What a weird deck. I mean, it's like a no unit deck, and I guess I understand why he's playing this deck. It's quite anti-Northern Realms. It's pretty anti-Northern. Okay, we get the Donmir. We get a charge taker as well. I don't think I need 2 adapts. I don't think I need 2 boiling oils as well. But the Siege Ladder doesn't do much either, so... Oh, that's good. Yes, yes, yes. That's nice. I like that. Okay, he's playing his Wild Hunt Riders. Okay. I guess I just play my Donmir here, see what he does. He doesn't have anything to remove this. He's played everything, right? Like Parasite doesn't do anything against my Defender here. Like, it really doesn't. Okay, he has to play this for 1 point, which is really good for me. I mean, I can set up my engines at this point and sort of disrupt his Glusty Warp. And these bowling holes are so bad, though. That's funny. I mean, they actually give me good value with the Reinforced Ballista. They're actually not terrible. I actually thought they were going to be worse than they actually are. So there's the A-Rush. Now, do I play Priscilla front row? I think I have to play her back row. So I cap off his ones here. So Dandelion kind of won us the round, though, in round 1. mean, we had to commit him quite... Yeah, so this is good. Yeah, Defender here was super valuable. Like, the fact that he got rid of all of his stuff in round... I don't know which round it was, actually. But, yeah, in round 1, we got rid of all of his stuff. It was round 1, sorry, I don't know what I'm saying here. I guess I can shoot this. Deny, like, dominance, even though we're not nowhere near close dominance. Oh, look at the 3 points! Manticore Venom. Jesus Christ, dude. So bad. So bad. Actually, awful. Now we can kill this off as well. Like, all of his control is just gone. He's just playing a really bad deck here. This guy's just piling on us. I mean, Glusty's gonna be quite a few points here, but... Wait, is Glusty actually enough here? It actually might be. It's a pretty big Glusty. Ah, no, it's not. It's not big enough. By any means necessary. Look at that. Look at the points, guys. It's just so good points. Look at this ballista is popped off like crazy. But we actually had no points. If he was able to remove our defender, we would have been so screwed. Like, we would have been so screwed. But he wasn't, and we win because of that. He plays like this hyper controlled deck, and he gets beaten by Stockpile. He should evaluate what he's trying to do here. He should seriously evaluate the deck building skills of that. All right, so Hidden Cache, bro. Hidden Cache has better engines than us, and they have ways to remove our stuff. We don't really have. I mean, we kind of do have ways to remove their stuff as well, so it's not that terrible. Yeah, I think I just start with the Royal Guards again. I don't really need this Ballista in this hand. I think Visigoda's not terrible, but it's also not that great either. Maybe I get rid of an Adept. Siege Ladder? Siege Ladder doesn't do much here. Okay, the Ballista's not terrible. I think I just do this for the moment. We don't have that many soldiers in our deck, so it's actually kind of valuable that these stay alive. Okay, he has the Pirates. We're just gonna... Actually, we're actually gonna boost our Royal Guard back up here. Back to 5. And boost this guy up to 8. I should have maybe played this front row, but it gives me another space for the Carrack Frigate, which is good. Okay, there's Saul. We can't cap off Saul, which is kind of sad, but it's all right. We can live with that. We'll just play our Frigate here. He gets like 2 points. We get like 3 points a turn with our leader at least, which is okay. What is my Amphibious Assault giving me? I could get an Adept through Amphibious Assault, which wouldn't be terrible. He's playing 2 of these Ransackers in his hand, which is actually quite the issue. I could commit something like Shani here as well, if I need to. Is committing Shani here bad? I actually don't think it is. I actually like committing Shani here. It's not a bad idea. It's just, maybe I shouldn't have played this all in the back row. I mean, I had to play the Royal Guard back row. I mean, if I were to play Shani this round, I would have to play her now, right? I could also just pass. I can't pass, actually. I'll just play Shani here. And see where that gets me. Man, this R2's Adept is actually such a bad card. Maybe Courier is just better than this. Sorry, not Centurion Envoy. Centurion Envoy is actually better than this card. This card is terrible. It's so slow. Okay, he's played the Raiders. That's fine. I think I just take my Adept here. We're filling our row by an absurd amount of units, but I feel like it's okay. Because now we're getting points here, boys. And points are good. He just needed to play 1 card, and he got points. We had to play like 6 cards to get the points that he's getting. Pretty much. But now we're pretty much cruising. We can play like a Boiling Oil this round. Maybe like a Ballista even if we need to. And he's staying ahead of us, which obviously is not what we want to see here. Guess I just put this down. Huh, this deck's not that great, is it? It's so slow, and his engines are just faster than ours. Is he keeping up here? No, he's not. We could actually pass here. Do I mind the pass? I mean, we're already this far ahead, right? Like, but playing Ballista is super low tempo. Like, super low tempo. And it's also a machine. I think I actually pass here. It's a bit of a weird one. This round. This deck is just like a 1-round deck. It's like if Gwent had one round in the entire game, this deck would be pretty good. But Gwent obviously doesn't work that way. So okay, he's just played a bunch of bronzes and a soul, which is really bad for me because I mean I spent like 2 golds. I mean one's amphibious assault, but one's Shawnee, and Shawnee's quite valuable. Like this card is just broken. So we have defender through our assault if we need it. We also have siege, so maybe mulligan this adept. We have siege ladder, which is good. So we actually have all the triggers for the siege, which I might actually just keep this hand though. Like if he bleeds us, it's not too bad. We can try and preserve our siege for the next round. Unless he plays this artifact here. If he passes Flores here, we just play our siege, I think. Okay. Well. He can't yoink our defender here. I mean, he would need Kalkstein. I think I just amphibious assault for my defender at this point. Play a bit slow. I mean, it's very. We're gonna be playing very slow this round, and he's just gonna force out our Dandelion and Visigoda, and we're gonna try and keep our siege here. Basically, that's gonna be the goal for this round at least. Ooh, MK. Man, I wish Siege Ladder could also move opponents. That would be so good. That would actually be so good. Yeah, no. Oh, he can't yoink our defenders still. So that's good, I guess. We are staying ahead here with this Visigoda. And with the Dandelion, we're actually getting a lot of points. I might need to play Priscilla first though. Or no, I think Dandelion's better. Oh, Morale? Oh, that's so bad. Ouch. Okay. So now I can yoink my Visigoda with his Philippa. That's just fantastic. Yeah, that's so bad. Okay, so now I think we just need to play this here, right? Yeah, we have no choice really. Yeah, Morale's really good in this list because of the coin mechanic. Okay, I think I just play my stuff out here now. He hasn't played his scenario at all this round. We hit the shield there, which is kind of upsetting, but that's alright. Okay. Alright, so he's gone all out here. Which is okay, I guess. So how are we gonna deal with this now? Maybe, I think he just 2-0s us at this point. The Priscilla comes too late. The Siege Ladder comes too late. Yeah, we just wait. Oh no, we're pretty close, but we're just not there yet. Oh yeah, we're so far off. Wow, we were so far off. Yeah, I mean this deck's just so slow. This is the slowest deck probably in the game. All right, we're playing against Rage of the Sea, I think. Yeah, Rage of the Sea against Stockpile. Probably control versus super engines. Let's just see how that turns out. Probably not too great. We don't have a soldier, so this frigate actually doesn't do very much for us. Still no soldier. We're still gonna keep it though. We might find a soldier here though. I haven't yet. Oh wow, that's the first time I actually found the Vernon Roach in my hand. Interesting. Siege Ladder I don't need. Amphibious Assault could give me a soldier, so I might actually just keep the frigate at this point. And mulligan Ballista? Yeah, sure. Okay, Visigoda. Okay, do this. I think I just go like this, yeah. I'll just play it slow here. Playing it slow seems okay. Okay, he's bleeding that. That's fine, that's fine, that's fine. We can just kill this, right? I mean, do we want to kill it or do we want to set up our engine? I kind of want to set up my engine first. I'll play my Sergeant here because it's a charge taker. Pretty good one at that actually as well. And I just give boost to this thing. Yeah, just use all my charges here as well. No real rush just yet. Stunning Blow. Oh, that's kind of scary. Stunning Blow is quite scary. I gotta just do this though. Can he kill this at 3 power? He might be able to. Plays the Invader. Fair enough. Not something that's too bad. Do I boost up the Adapt or the Frigate? Yeah, boost up the Frigate. Because he might be able to kill it with Donar. And killing it with Donar is kind of awkward. So he gives bleeding to the Sergeant, I'm guessing. Okay. No, okay, he's giving bleeding to the Artusa Adept. Question is... What do I do here? It would have to be Visagurd, right? Or is it just a ballista? A wholesome ballista? Or like a Priscilla? I would have to commit a Priscilla here. Actually, I think I just play a ballista here. And shoot this once. Okay, Blood Eagle. This is gonna be playing for a bit of tempo, I think. He's gonna play for Donar as well. What is he gonna kill though? I think he's gonna... He has to probably kill the Frigate, right? There's no way he doesn't kill Frigate here. Okay. So we get the blood sent out of him. I mean, now our Visagurd isn't actually that terrible. Plays for a bit, I guess. So I just play Visagurd here. Sure. He's got 5 charges, I think. Yeah, he's got 5 charges. And I don't really want to play this Vernon Roach. I might actually just pass here, but it seems kind of awkward to pass in this situation. Hopefully he passes here. Nice. Okay, so we get his pass out. That's very good for us, because we actually have now the round control. And if we have like a defender here, we could be in a pretty good spot. Like, we get defender anyway, because we have amphibious assault. So that's very good. So how do we want to play this? We have no machines, but we have Roach, which would very likely give us access to a machine. Now the question is, like, the fact is, like, he's Skellige, right? He has so many good control cards in round 3 that we might actually just play for the 2-0 here at this point. Okay, let's see if we can actually do this. We don't play for Dandelion though. Or do we just... Nah, we have to actually try and win this. I want to try and win this and maybe get, like, Dandelion off of Vernon Roach. We're gonna be talented enough to get Dandelion off of Vernon Roach, trust me. We're gonna get like Thaler and Dandelion and just like 2-0 this guy. I actually have to play the Siege as well though. I actually have to play the Siege next. Okay. Please play back row, thank you. Nice, so we know he's Devotion, right? Yep. He is a Devotion deck, so we don't have to fit our space here. Or like adapt our space to play around Bomb Heaver. Then we play Visigoda and then we play Vernon Roach and then we can sort of go ahead from there. So he's playing the Rain now. That's fine. And now. And next turn we just play Roach, because Roach gives you so many points on Visigoda, it's kind of nuts. Or do we play Roach later? I kind of want to play Roach later, to be fair. Oh wow, he actually sniped the... Oh wow, that's so good. What a talent. What an absolute talent. Jesus. So I guess I just play Roach here. Oh, look at the Thaler. We get Thaler, that's nice. We get the Frigate as well, that's nice. That's very nice. Oh, but we mess out our... we mess up our thingy here, but it's not too bad, because we have the Kidwenny soldier dude. Okay, he's playing a machine here. At this point, yeah, we just played like Priscilla and stuff. Do this. Give Shawnee a charge here. Oh yeah. Oh wait, no, we can give Shawnee like a charge still here, because of. Okay, we shoot this, of course. Oh, we also can give Shawnee with charges with our Thaler. Dude, Thaler is so nuts. I know we haven't played for Dandelion this round, but in this deck, Thaler is actually insane if he actually goes off. Okay, so we do this now, which recharges our stuff. Now we can just play for this armor that we have. Nice and easy. Look at all these bloody boosts now. You can just play Priscilla for like no points. Okay, remove Bloodthirst, I guess. As good as we can. I mean, he's still keeping up here with us, isn't he? It seems like. Okay. So I do this now. This gets 2 boost, so we can give Shawnee 2 boost. We can give you 2 boost. We can give you 2 boost. And we can give extra armor to this guy, I'd say. That's fine. We also have this, and yeah. Let's see how many points this actually is now. So we're still getting like 3 points additionally. We only triggered one of our scenario procs, but that's fine. That's what you do sometimes. So we're kind of hoping his hand here isn't like Heimdall and Herald. So that's Heimdall, which is good, I guess. for him. So is his last card Herald here? Oh, wow, it actually is, isn't it? Oh no, it's Vabjorn. Okay. Vabjorn, Blood Eagle... doesn't have the Bloodthirst enabled. So he needs to play a 6. Which is just not enough. Nice! Let's go! Beating SK. Beating weird monster decks. Let's go. This stockpile is really piling up, you know? Alright, so last game we didn't actually play for Dandelion, so let's hope we can play for Dandelion this time. And, I mean, it's always fun to watch someone, you know, beat, like, something like Skellige with Stockpile. So, yeah, I mean, sure. I mean, I'm happy about it. I'm glad we did it. I am proud of myself for this accomplishment. So I guess I'm mulligan these ballistas. We do go first. Going first here is actually quite the issue. There's so many ways you can answer my stuff. Like, ah, man. Maroon is such an annoying card against this deck. I think I'm mulligan Adept. This is such a good hand if this wasn't like round 1. Jesus. Oh, I think this guy's actually lost connection. It's not just a baity lost connection. Oh, no, not yet. Not yet. The man does not give up. So I think I might actually play for Vernon Roach this round. It seems like Vernon Roach isn't that bad here. This is sort of starting play. Could just play this for the moment. See what he does against it. He's probably gonna Striga this. Maybe I should have given this boost, but then he can just Manticore it. There's so many ways like that. This deck's so disgusting on Red Coin. Because there's so many ways they answer your stuff, your opening plays. I'll have to play Roach back row. I think I just play Roach now. And see what it gets me. I just hope he doesn't pull Dawnmere. If he pulls Dawnmere, that's a bit of an issue, but... Okay, he doesn't pull Dawnmere. I mean, this is not much better, is it? But I'll take it, I guess. So... we give boost to this. Try and keep something alive here. I mean, I could just play for Shiny this round. I don't actually mind playing for Shiny this round. Artgaith? Okay. Artgaith. So we can kill this larva, which is good. I guess I just play for Shiny this round. I feel like playing for Shiny this round isn't terrible. She's too slow anyway, and if we can get like value out of her in round 1, that's not terrible. Plus, she gives me armor, which plays around the Frost quite nicely. Why does he not move the Adept? Does he not know how Adept works? Oh, maybe I should have played something before that. Okay, I could play for... what do I play for here? I could play for another Adept, honestly. I don't mind playing for another Adept here. Through Amphibious Assault. It's not the worst thing. Especially with this hand. Like, if we're gonna play for Shani, we might as well play for Adept. Oh, I actually had Zeal on that? Oh no, I thought damn, I forgot that this can gain Zeal somehow. Damn. Feels bad. And he's passed. Okay, we get a good pass here, I'd say. We forced out Artgaith. Wait. Whoa. Cancel. So we forced out like the Artgaith. I mean, yeah, we played like Roach, Shani, and Amphibious. But like Roach isn't really that important in this deck, especially with this hand that we have right now. We could actually just bleed this guy, to be fair. Like, what's he gonna do? I mean, there's so many things we can do. Do I need 2 ballistas? I don't think I need 2 ballistas. Siege ladder? Do we beat this guy in the long round? Like, he hasn't played any control. He hasn't played any Marunas. No Manticores. He's lost connection twice now, which might come in handy. Could be quite useful. And it actually is. It actually works out for us. He does lose connection. Yes, let's go. Still haven't played Dandelion in these last 2 games. But we would have won this game. Trust me, we would have won this game, guys. This would have been an easy win. Alright, we're playing Overwhelming Hunger again. Not sure if it's the same guy. It's the same skin. It's the same, like, Eridan skin. So, you never know. But, yeah, we play. I think I'm mulligan one of the reinforced ballistas here. I feel like they're a bit too slow. Okay, this is good. This is not terrible. Start out with the Royal Guard. Yeah, I usually want to do that. Okay, Larva. Could go for Ballista immediately. Or I could just undercommit with this Revenant. No, Revenant? Sergeant. Kedweni Sergeant. I guess I boost this guy up by a bit. Gaining dominance isn't terrible here, I think. Because then I can just boost up the Adept and give this guy a point per turn. Okay. That's a bit scary. I think I give this TA, actually. I was gonna boost it with the Royal Guard, but I don't think that's necessary. We could even play for Priscilla this round if we need to. Okay, he's got the larva, which is kind of scary, to be fair. I guess I can play my Siege here. I'm on red. I actually need to play Siege here, I think. I actually don't think I have a choice here but to play Siege at this point. And the reason why is just because, like, we're gonna lose on even here if I don't commit the Siege here. And we can still, like, do well in the long round with our engine cards. So he passes, which is actually kind of good for us. Like, we commit the Siege, but he now has a Bricked Foglet in hand. Like, he just has a Bricked Foglet in hand. And he might expect us to dry pass here. He might actually expect the dry pass, which could give us some nice little bamboozle potential. Because we have a good hand. If we find Dandelion or Visigoda here, we're very good. But we might also not be able to find them. I don't need this Ballista, do I? Siege Ladder. Siege Ladder, what are you doing? I guess I just play this Frigate for the moment. See what he does against it. If he doesn't play like a Manticore or like a Maruna here, I'm happy. Okay, Parasites this. We still have like one card to play here. I know he has Manticore, right? I need to force out things out of him. I feel like I can't let this round go to waste. I could just like Vernon Roach here. But it's too risky without Defender. I think I just play Ballista and give it one charge. See what he does against this. I think I actually want to bleed this guy. I need to force out his Haunt. His low tempo Haunt. Oh, he's playing Artifact Compression? Weird. Well, I'll just play Defender. He's played like no tempo here, basically. We can like stay ahead now. I want to see what I want to play Amphibious Assault first. But I do want to Amphibious Assault for Dandelion, don't I? Okay. So he's like a super hyper control list all of a sudden. That's good to know, I guess. Sure, I guess I just Roach here. Okay, we get the Frigate. We don't have a Soldier though, that's kind of annoying. And we get a second Ballista, nice. Alright, bunch of machines out here. I mean, I could just pass here, right? Like, I wanna, like, what is he gonna play here? He's played he's played a Parasite, a Compression, and a Heat Wave. What's up with everyone just playing these hyper control lists all of a sudden? I don't get it. But that's low tempo. Can we beat him with some high tempo nonsense now? I could kill both of them now with Boiling Oil. I could also kill both of them with Thaler. My Amphibious Assault isn't doomed though. So I might actually look into play like a Kedweni Sergeant here. And thin out bad cards. Because I can still kill one of the Larvas here if I play for the Kedweni Sergeant. Just kill one of the Larvas here. We get a lot of points here. He's not played a lot of tempo here. He's played like a Larva, which for 2 points. That's the only tempo he's played so far. Okay. This we can kill with Boiling Oil quite easily, which is very good. I think I use my leader charge here. Okay. I could play the Siege Ladder as well this round if I need to. He's not, as I said, he's not playing a lot of tempo here. Caranthier. Ah, so that's what he's trying to do. Okay, I see. I see where this is going now. Finally, I can actually make sense of how this guy has been playing this entire time. Okay, I see it. So I might actually just pass next turn. If he doesn't stay ahead here. He does get a lot of points here with his leader. But this does not seem like a deck that would be so heavy on control here. So he needs 20 points. This gives him 8, I think? 9. Gives him 9 points. So what does he need here? He needs 11 still. Thaler could be quite devastating though. Thaler is actually quite devastating here still. Thaler plays for like 8 points. And we can like remove a lot of ones here as well. Is removing ones worth it? With Thaler now? We actually have to make up our mind here. Or do we keep Thaler for the short? I think I actually just pass here. I wonder what he... Like, he has to play something here. I just don't know what he has to play to keep up. He could still have, like, a Wyvern or so, like a Goliath... Yeah, Goliath does it by 1. Oh, no, Goliath ties, right? Yeah, Goliath ties. It might force him to use a leader charge. So, yeah, we get a leader charge. Oh. -1 leader. Okay. For the Yennefer. Okay, so he's playing that... Yeah, okay, so he's playing the Rat deck, but... Oh, he needs to use another leader charge. Oh, he needs another leader charge here. Damn, that feels bad for him. Okay, so he forced out all of his leader charges. So things like Maruna might actually be kind of bricked here. He's like a full-on Swarmless. But this could be quite explosive still. But he has to play the Plague Maiden naked. He has to basically pray for a consume at this point. And we have the Amphibious Assault. We want the Dandelion. Nice. Good stuff, good stuff. We could... actually, keeping Royal Guard here is actually quite good, right? Keeping Royal Guard's actually better than all the other cards, I think. Because, like, it keeps our Visigoda alive. Keeping Visigoda alive is just good, right? Like, even a short round, that's pretty nuts. Because he has to do a turn. Okay, he can... I guess this is pretty good. Oh, is this a Montard deck? This might actually be a Montard deck. It seems like a Montard deck. Okay, there's the Wraith. This is not the most effective way of consuming this, I guess. And yeah, we just play Visigoda here. Good old Vizzy boy. Give him a charge. We're gonna use our charges here. We want to use our charges. Uh-oh. Okay, my face cam has died. Wait, let me just try and get a face cam for you guys. I'm sorry. No face cam right now. Feels bad. Okay, this is quite a lot of points though. My battery has run out, like, just now. And yeah, but we have so many points here still. Like, our goals here are pretty nuts. And he has, like, pretty much no control left. He shouldn't have no control left. By the way, yeah, sorry for not having any. I mean, he is getting 2 points per turn here still. And the Triss into Talisman is quite devastating. But we are getting a lot of passive points through this Visigoda and Dandelion, which does make us very happy here, of course. Look at that. I mean, he's getting a lot of points still. Like, look at the big Visigoda, though. That's pretty insane. Okay, we boost up the Shani. We try and play around, like, Priscilla, I guess. Sorry, not Priscilla. We try to play around Igni. Here, we can play around Igni. Okay, that's good. Okay. He's just played this for 1. Okay. Wait, I think we still might lose this, you know? He has Earden! Of course he has Earden! Oh my god, that's so silly. That's just silly at this point. That's ridiculous. Okay, Jesus. Well, we lose to the Earden. Who would have thunk? It's kind of close still, though. Like, even with the Earden, it's actually pretty close. So if I keep my charges, I win this game, right? Yeah, I had like 6 charges, and I just had to keep them. If I do that, I just win the game. Jesus Christ. So stupid. Oh, that feels so bad. Alright, so Dandelion. I feel like Dandelion is a pretty nutty card, but there's a lot of counters to him. As you saw in that previous game, I guess I just played into the Earden by boosting the Priscilla up by a lot of points. I guess I should have played around my loose condition being the Earden. But it's Earden, what are you gonna do? And I mean, this just gets countered by Earden so hard anyway, this whole strategy, so it's kind of pointless. And yeah, I mean... Earden, bro. Ugh. But yeah, the card is just like an overkill card. A lot of decks these days just run like a Visigoda and just leave out the whole entire charge package in general, because Visigoda alone can just win you games to a certain extent. And Dandelion isn't really that needed, but if you want to go all out Dandelion, there's definitely a way to do it with Shield Wall in a better way than I did it with Stockpile, because Stockpile in general is just a bad leader, and a lot of the bronzes that support charges aren't the greatest. It's just such a slow setup, and like Stockpile, if Gwent were a 1-round game, it would be one of the strongest leaders. I mean, it wouldn't be, but it would be a pretty decent leader, for sure. But it's a 3-round game. It's about who wins round 1, who gets round control, who can bleed what out, and charges might need some better support, might need some better power plays. I have noticed that Thaler is a pretty decent card with Dandelion and without Dandelion even in that charge archetype. So if there were more cards that existed like Thaler, it might actually elevate this entire charge archetype to a whole new level. But I do think that Dandelion is definitely playable in certain decks. You don't have to play him, of course, because he is, as I said, quite the overkill. And yeah, now that was the Dandelion Show Mr. Hoblo 1 edition. Big shout out to the Dandelion Show. I mean, he didn't help me with editing anything, but he's obviously was the inspiration for this video. So if you don't already know who the Dandelion Show is or what the Dandelion Show is, check it out in the description. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please leave a like, subscribe for more Gwent content, and I'll see you soon.
By the woods can you see Wolf in all his might, grinning madly, wagging gladly, bouncing with delight. My oh my, what a sight! Why no melancholy? Must be that, still not wed, that is why so jolly.